It is being called the biggest fraud in Wall Street history. Federal investigators say famed Wall Street money manager Bernard Madoff ran a scheme that cheated investors out of $50 billion. There's a report this morning that banking giant HSBC may have lost $1 billion in the alleged scam just themselves. CBS News correspondent Michelle Miller reports.
I'm absolutely shocked and appalled.
Joyce Greenberg is like thousands who trusted Bernard Madoff with their investments. From charities to hedge funds to retirees, they now wonder if they have any money left.
I have no idea whether I have zero or all or anything in between.
The FBI alleges Madoff recently confessed to his own sons that he had been defrauding investors in what prosecutors are calling a multi-billion-dollar Ponzi scheme. That's when investors are paid abnormally high returns out of money received from new investors. Normally, the scheme collapses under its own weight, but Madoff allegedly kept it going for decades.
How did this happen?
Well, what you really had here is the watchdog agencies asleep at the wheel.
Attorney Brad Friedman represents dozens of Madoff's former clients.
I'm shocked that the SEC didn't find something and that the regulatory environment was not sufficient to catch this.
In a written statement, the SEC says it did review Madoff's firm in 2005 and 2007, but it, quote, did not refer the matter to the Commission for enforcement action. Former SEC official Barry Barbash says that Madoff's simple scheme was easily overlooked by a regulatory commission that is stretched too thin.
To my mind, the SEC could use more resources. At this point, I think they don't have enough.
Now, as stunned investors scramble to find out if they have anything left, investigators are working to determine who else may have known about the scheme. Michelle Miller, CBS News, New York.
Joining us now from West Palm Beach, Florida, Arnold and Joan Sinkin, who lost nearly $1 million of their life savings. How are you guys doing this morning?
We're trying to hold it together, and we're in a state of shock. You know, we're not one of the big guys that lost all that money. You know, not millions. We lost our life savings, though. And it's very hurtful, very scary, because our life is upside down and we don't know what's going to happen.
Arnold, what has the last couple of days been like?
Actually, like a bad dream. I never visualized something like this. Joan and I were having the American dream. Raised our children, had a home, finally retired, thought we were able to do things that would enhance our retirement, and then 72 hours later, we're bankrupt.
Joan, let me ask you this. If you could see Mr. Madoff right now and speak to him, what would you say to him?
You know, I have nothing left inside of me. It isn't that I have anything to say to him. I'm sure the powers that'll be will take care of him. And he's just taken so much out of me. I don't want to see him. I don't want to speak to him. He's changed my life. He's changed my children's lives. And, you know, we gave him dollar by dollar. You know, we'd have an extra $1,000. We sold our house. A kid finished college, so we had some extra money. Just to put that little bit together so that when the time came, we'd have something, and it's gone. Also, people have said we had very large returns. We hadn't. It was a normal returns, good returns, but normal returns. It wasn't anything that raised our eyebrows.
Right. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us this morning. We do appreciate it, and we wish you luck in the days and months to come.
Thank you for asking us.
Thank you.
Take care.